All right, so round 2 of the mystery tackle box for July. I think I mentioned in the previous video, the box had taken a little bit longer than I expected to arrive. It arrived, I live in the Dallas, Fort Worth area in Texas. It had arrived in one of the suburbs and then somehow ended up near San Antonio, ended up back near Austin, finally made it to me. So during that time I had contacted Mystery Tackle Box, let them know that the box hadn't arrived, and they said they were going to ship me out a replacement. So when it arrived, I was pretty much expecting it to be the same box, but actually, and the reason I'm making this video is this is actually a completely different box with completely different stuff in it. So I'll be interested to see the August box. Should be here any day now. We're about middle of August, early mid-August. So we'll see what happens, and if how well this compares to that box, or if this is just a one-off or whatever. So again, this is the multi-species box. So in this box, here's a quick list of the stuff that's inside here, but I'm just going to go through it real quickly. So there's a tips and tricks card. Last month there was not this Junk Fishing 101 pamphlet in here, but that's kind of what this booklet is. So we got a little bait here, a bandit racket, so a little crankbait. So this one dives. It's a square bill that dives 4 to 6 feet. It's like a white color with kind of an orange bottom. A Catchco sticker, a weedless slab runner. I've actually used these before. They're not too bad. They'll catch fish. A set of Mismo baits. So these look like little tube baits, something like that. A Yo-Zuri minnow. So this has a little bit of a lip on it as well. There's no indication. I'm guessing this is probably pretty shallow diving one. There's a set of Eagle Claw pre-rigged hooks here, and then basically the instructions on the back on how to actually hook these in. So using a barrel swivel to either like an egg sinker to let it kind of sit and hang on the bottom, or as like a floating rig. So this would probably be good for like catfish, things like that. A set of Lucky John Pro Series Tioga. These are basically like little paddle tail baits, kind of in like a bright orange color. Some Excite bait, Raptor Tail Juniors, and a green pumpkin. So this would be like a good trailer. Kind of looks like a craw. I'm trying to separate one of these out. The claws are pretty long on this one in the body. So it's kind of cool. Might be kind of cool. Something to Ned rig or something like that. Then last but certainly not least is a set of Bait Boss light wire circle hooks. So it says this is a value pack. I don't think it says exactly what all is in there. It looks like they're all kind of the same size. I don't know. I would just guess, this is probably good just for bait fish, smaller fish, things like that. So that was the round 2 of the July mystery tackle box replacement box. Completely different box from the one that arrived prior. So just interesting, I guess maybe something to be aware of. I don't know if they just sent me a box from a different region, if they just kind of had it through what was laying around, but it's just interesting that, like I said, the replacement box was different than the other one. And I think I've had this problem one other time when I first started my subscription, and I want to say that everything was the same. So this is the first one I've gotten that was kind of a little bit different. So just like I said, something interesting, just something maybe to be aware of on these replacement boxes.